Tahun lamanya korban ini disetujui. Kalau misalnya kami sempat tanyakan kepada keterangan dari korban, sudah hampir di atas.
Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Kusnul Ashaifah in Indonesia News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is National Commission for Child Protection asks a Depraved father in Karawang to be a Castrated.
75 kali sampai akhirnya korban menjadi dewasa. Jadi kalau dalam kapasitas anak itu dari tahun 2016 sampai dengan 2019.
Our 43 years old repeat his story from the time the victim 14 to the 20 years old for the 7 years more than 75 times, and the victim raped a child until the victim became pregnant. Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the West Java, Wissamaraga Waskita said the perpetrators could be crisis in unclosed with a pointable article and perpetrators were closing people. The Karawang police arrested at 43 years old a lecturer biological father in Batu Jaya district, Karawang Regency, who had hurt and molested his own biological with the child gown birth. Wissamaraga Waskita realized that the cases like this happen and happening frequent recent time. Not only Karawang but a number of areas in Indonesia. Improving public morals is what all parties need to do. His party seeks involved the company of society, not this just police as law enforces. The next news is Grandma praying roots over later President Jokowi in Central Jakarta. AY, 61 years old, was unable in tears at reading an open letter to President Joko Widodo seeking justice for what happened to his grandson. As far as grandson, namely, he is 18 years old, was a purchase of victim of his own uncle, with the initial ERP 31 years old, which occurred in October 2022. The perpetrator housed in the Sukabumi West Java. Currently, the case entering the third stage, however, saw many irregularities, not howling in the case with a tear in his eyes. Say believes that Jokowi holders will standing up with the people like him, with the others seeking justice for his grandson, and some really bad with the happening to this forces rape with initial deviant in the hit mind. It was very displayed that it is courage which is tried out with the Sukabumi District Court. Inside the assessment with based on the attitude and the procedures with not too different about the chronology of the incident. Uncle versus the grandson, Granny crying read open letter to the President Jokowi in Central Jakarta. The next news is Jeneponto Islamic Community Alliance separatist account burning of Koran in Sweden. Hundreds of action principal graduates in the Jeneponto Grand Mosque carried out a long march to the Pasar Tungkur Square, Binamu district. Field Coordinator Ustazah Syaiful explained the action was a boost of faith. As Muslim, this is must be done as sorry as a for real life. Meanwhile, the Islamic chair Khalifah Jeneponto Hardiah Haris also sentiment incident which is heart of the Muslim. He urged the Indonesian government to cut off diplomatic relations with Sweden. The former chairman of the Peace Jeneponto also urged the Swedish embassy in Indonesia be closed. For your information, the burning of the Koran was carried out by the faithless political who forces the Trump Court party, namely Rasmus Paludan. Rasmus Paludan accused the raid because his country Sweden was the first Turkey to join World Defense Alliance in North, better known as NATO. The next news is latest news on official car incident in the Jambi. The following is last a reading of official car incident in Jambi. Most recently, the driver and passenger of the car are still in the process of being examined. It is Converse Aulia Rahmat, head of the Jambi Police Traffic Unit, said the word asked the information from the parents of the car driver. However, the mother of the driver could not be questioned because she was in shock. Not only that, the police will be shocked after information from the parents and the female passenger who had incident. Passengers who have broken bones due to incident have also received treatment from the Bayangkara Hospital. Later, the inspection process for the female passenger will be accompanied by the police. The next news is Umrah Congregational guide Tala arrested in Saudi Arabia, now charges with 2 years in prison. The legal case Dahid Muhammad Akil, teacher Akil, sadly the family. The issue has become the concern of the people, representative in Tanah Luhut or Tala Regency, Sud Kalimantan. Chairman of the Commission One Representative Council, Tala Yoga Peninsudated together with the 2 others, was 3 members of the Muhammad Yusuf and Mustalifa, have accumulated with the initial Ministry of the Foreign Affairs in Jakarta to discuss the matter Friday last week. The representative of the Akil teacher's family, namely Muhammad Padli, also principal with the Jakarta, to obtain clear information about the legal case in interest Guru Akil. They include effort steps taken by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the Indonesian embassy by the Jeddah. Padli explained the chronology of the legal issue is currently plaguing his brother-in-law. The main pilgrims we all know travel and tourism agency with the local modern housing complex in area of the Ahmad Yani Karataya Road, Banjar Regency, Sud Kalimantan. This company has enough experience in sending Umrah pilgrims. The next news is the cause of the burning of the course in the Sweden by Rasmus Paludan. The action of the Rasmus Paludan, a Danish right-wing politician who burned in holy book and a Koran in Sweden, infuriated the world's Muslims, including Southeast Aceh district. Hundreds of students on the public were members of the Islamic organization in Abdia Regency on the Thursday and held demonstration regarding action and denounced right-wing political with the often carried out to progressive radical collection. Observation from the SerambiNews.com. Hundreds of the participants in the action of this Islamic organization at the gathered at this great mosque. Furthermore, of the action principal held a convoy of the 102 four-wheel fighting with the route of the Great Mosque, Goodman, Suso Simpang Cerana, Regent's Office, and back to the Grand Mosque. During the demonstration, the leader of the case, this Islamic organization, took a rude delivering speech considering perpetrators' burning of the Koran in Sweden and asking government to buy Swedish product. And the last news is a hotel in East Lombok burned by the move triggered land conflict. A group of members of fire in hotel in Serius Village is a Lombok Regency with Nusa Tenggara. The burning was alleged caused by the conflict over hotel land with the local people, with the claim the land is customary land. It is suspended that the local residents are so annoyed because the road access in the beach of becomingly because the hotel has a bird with the closest access. And according to the Nicholas, some people actually prevent vandalism, and the agreement was reached with the starter that the hotel had to provide access to weapons with the usually used from the dry seaweed. As was also regulating land discussed what the follow-up with the East Lombok district level. And however, after disbanding, some people actually accessed the registry and burned the hotel. At the present, the job of the police is Lombok Reserve Police have deployed a number of personnel to secure as well as monitor the situation after the vandalism and the arson incident. Well, I think those all the news for today with me, Kusnul Asheva. Don't forget to follow us at the Tribun Lampung News video, Tribun Lampung TikTok, Tribun Lampung Instagram, and Tribun Lampung Facebook for more information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.